Your guys get conditioned and ready for this?
Well, I had an opportunity to work with Ryan Russell for a year at Arkansas State, so I have no idea what was done here before. I don't know, okay, but I know this, that we went through a season last year at Arkansas State, and I realized that some of it is luck. Okay, I realize that luck counts in this game of ours, in this great game of ours. Okay, but we went through an entire season of 13 ball games, 12 regular season and a bowl game, and we had no soft tissue injuries. We did not have a pulled hamstring. We did not have a pulled groin. And when those things happen, I know that is preparation. That is preparation. Okay, you dodge the knees, you dodge the shoulders, and all those kind of things. That's luck. I mean, when you don't get broken bones and things like that, then you're lucky. But when you go out there and you're able to start the same guys and they don't have pulled hamstrings and their groins are in shape and all those kind of things, that's preparation. And I saw Ryan Russell do that a year ago. I'm seeing the same thing now. I'm seeing a guy and his staff. He's got a tremendous staff. And I haven't had I can't really watch them work out during the course of the summertime, but I know what they're doing down there, and it's more football-like. He not only getting bigger and stronger, but we do before and after pictures. They're leaner and they weigh more. So something good's happening down in that weight room, and I tell you what, now I've been very, very impressed with his program.
Hey, just talk about kind of the development of your guys a week or so into practice. I know it's a little short term, but what have you seen out of those guys so far?
Well, I see some carryover from the spring, and that's a positive thing. I had an opportunity during the course of the summer and the spring to go through our cut-ups, and basically the cut-ups, when you pull out all the inside zones, you pull out all the powers and the counters and all those kind of things. They're basically, those cut-ups are done in chronological order from the time you start spring practice till the A-Day game. Okay, that's when all the tape was taken. So you're able to see each day, each scrimmage, how much better they got. And it culminated in the A-Day game. And I'm looking at the small details. I'm looking at those things like stances and steps and pad level and hand placement, foot placement, eyes, things like that. And there was just an unbelievable amount of improvement from the first day we went on the field to the day we played the A-Day game. Okay, so there's been we'll make those same kind of improvements during the course of this camp, because we get 29 practices. We only get 15 in the spring, okay? So we almost double up our practices before we play our first ball game. Now, the whole key for us right now is the discipline to carry the coaching and carry those details out on the field and not let yourself fall prey to doing your own thing when the play starts. When the play starts. One of the key coaching components is this: to make it as black and white as you can pre-snap. Okay, you try to make it before that ball is snapped. You know what you see in front of you. Okay, and if you know exactly where that foot, that eye, those eyes, those hands are going to go pre-snap, it makes you a more efficient player when all hell breaks loose when that ball is snapped, okay? Then instinct and being a football player takes over, okay? But if you can keep it black and white pre-snap, that's the essence of coaching, and that's the essence of playing and being able to buy into those things. And the biggest thing that we have to work on now is the discipline of taking that to the field. When I'm not out there with them, I'm gonna be hey, I'm not gonna play it down. I'm just gonna watch. So hopefully they'll have that discipline to be able to do that. I know that was a long answer, but
that's good. Talk about a couple of real big battles for you, right tackle.
Well, I think our right tackle position is a huge battle, and then obviously Greg Robinson is Greg Robinson. But I tell you who's really coming on is Sean Coleman. Sean Coleman, he is a really talented guy. He just hadn't played football in a while. He's rusty. He's a great kid. I mean, he's a great kid. And I really think he's got a bright future here as as an offensive lineman. I mean, that kid is really coming on.
You didn't get a chance to see Avery Young much
No.
in the spring. What
And
did you say?
he hasn't played since the third ball game of the season a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So he went through a whole year and didn't play football. You know, we had him out there in the spring and all that. You know, he's just kind of walking around out there. The big thing with him is he's just got to play. You know, it's no different than shooting a three-point shot. If you go through a full year and you don't shoot your threes, you know, your percentage of shooting threes isn't going to be real good the first time you go out there on the field. So out on the court. So we just got to knock the rust off. There's obvious talent there. Okay. Now we've got to get his feet and his hands and all the eyes and all those things.
Is Avery moving ahead in the right tackle race right now?
No, I think that job there, right there, in my opinion, is a job that there's still some competition going on at that job.
I'm sorry if you've answered this already, but